To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people just exist. Oscar Wilde. Mhm. We wake up, we work, we scroll, we sleep. But is that really living? Oscar Wilde's words strike at the core of modern life. He suggests that living is rare, not because it's hard to breathe, but because it's hard to live deliberately. You hear those words?
I heard them. Loud and clear.
You listening?
Mm-hmm.
Is it hard to live deliberately?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about that?
Man, this is a fire topic. Man, people are groupies. Man, fuck it. I'm gonna go straight to it. People are groupies.
So the average person is a groupie.
Yeah. He can't think for themselves.
That's crazy.
Because most of the time, go outside here, you just listen to people, the shit they talk about. You listen to what they do, what's fun for them. Like, everybody can't wait for Friday. They dread Monday. Everybody's the same out here, so nobody's really there. It's we go to work with you one week, Saturday, it's groove. Hate Monday, go to work on Monday, right? Friday, he back at it again. It's a cycle. They do that.
In and out.
In and out. Whereas they could have been deliberate with what they do. What type of man are you trying to be? Only if
I have a family to take care of. How about that?
I did not deny that.
So I have to do this 9 to 5.
Yeah. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with 9 to 5.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying, there's people who just doing what they hate or they're doing what he actually trying to do, what he actually loves. You could still work and still do the things you love on the weekends. I could talk to some of these guys that I know, tell them, yo, me, fun is not groove, boy. I could see myself, let me just go take drumming classes. I'm not fine for the people. Let me just go take cooking classes. Why? Because I just find it interesting. And then I'm a make stories when I get there. Mm-hmm. When I'm going throughout my life, I have more things to tell these kids rather than, man, life is go to school, span, weekends is school till you die.
Wife, living, kids, and then that's it.
Yeah.
There's no side quest.
There's no side quest.
You don't do side quests.
Yeah, the side quest mad. I'm not gonna lie. The side quest mad. I'm gonna do hiking. I'm gonna do one super hard thing a year. I'm gonna do the 48. You know what's that?
I don't know.
48 hours
of what?
Yeah.
48 hours of what?
Listen, 48 hours. 48 hours, right? 48 kilometers in 2 days. I can't remember the other 48.
Are you a clown?
No. That's Gagin's thing. He runs 4 kilometers for 4 miles every 4 hours for 2 days straight.
What would it? Cool.
I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah.
Do something that's super hard. Yeah, because I was reading somewhere that if you do one super hard thing for the year, it sets you up for that next year or the next that you're going into.
Give me an example of super hard thing.
I just give you an example.
Running 48 miles.
You just gotta pay. I'm gonna do the Comrades Marathon this year. Type thing like that. It's not easy. I'm gonna finish the Comrades Marathon.
You're gonna finish?
Yeah.
You're not trying to win?
Nah.
But you just want to finish?
I just want to finish.
There are people who actually do that.
Hey, no. I'm not saying I'm an athlete. I never said I'm an athlete. I'm just gonna finish. Yeah. If I win, it's even better.
Yeah, I think I've heard a colleague who said they do marathons now and then. Just for the love of it.
Just for the love of it.
Yeah.
Those are his side quests. He loves running. Like, I have this Nike app then. I just go in there randomly sometimes, on at the beginning, because they have this thing where they track who ran the most kilometers every month. First day of the month, I look at there. Buddy already got 80K. It's the first day of the month. By the end of the week, nigga already got 200 kilos
Running.
of running. Yeah.
There's an app like that.
Yeah, the Nike running it. It keeps track of all the people who run on it.
Okay.
Buddy already the beginning of the month already got 80K. Do you know how much is 80K, bro?
80 kilometers
80 kilometers.
in a day.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. He runs that in one sitting, cuz. 2-hour run.
A 2-hour run.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He covers 15. Because I can cover 15 an hour. I can cover 10 an hour.
You?
Yeah, I can cover 10 an hour.
Why are you lying?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I've done it multiple times. What are you talking about, bro? But it's cool. You judging, but you're supposed to be listening and not judging, but you judging me. Nah, cuz, come
I'm
on.
not judging. Cuz. Come on.
You think I can't do that?
Nah, you can.
Come on, Sway. But it's cool.
So
That's not the point.
do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. So you're supposed to
Be the first one to do it and tell people, I did this. When people see you, you done did that. When they hear the story and they see a shine, I want to do that too. For example, let's say in the hood, there's people who, like, remember Wallet from Skim Sam? In that community, in their show, he was the first guy to go overseas because of his poetry. When he came back, he was giving quite a game on how to improve his book, the English type shit. He did something. He might be broke now, but he still has the wisdom of what it takes to do these things, right? If in your hood you could be the first person, I'm play soccer, play for the PSL. You're the only guy in your hood playing for the PSL. Then out of nowhere, you see now we got 5 guys from our hood at the
You're
PSL.
inspired.
I'm inspiring people rather than I'm just gonna do what these other people are doing. The continent island topic. I'm not gonna go where the continent is. It's fine over here. The islands are fire. You got the Dominican Republic over there. It's fire, bro. You get me? So yeah, be the trailblazer. That's a more interesting way to live your life. Because at the end of the day, when you look back at all the things that you did, you'll say, I'm a better man from when I started. I became who I said I'm going to become.
Isn't it better to be isn't it better to be in a comfort zone sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
Because
not all the time.
The risk of trying to do something that nobody has ever done, you're risking failure.
Yeah.
And getting ridiculed by people. So isn't that risk too much?
Nah.
It's not.
I mean, it depends on the person, but that risk is worth it. At the end of the day, you can see I did it. I cannot regret the fact that I did. I don't want to reach 50 years old and look back. So, like, I saw this video, right? Best example. This guy said, I just love attending funerals. I just love attending funerals. But I know why? He's like, last week, Kileli Funla, Ndate John. Ndate John was a gardener. Right? Then I don't know, you knew him as a gardener. Then I don't know where one of his bodies just pops up. And man, John loved to sing, bro. He always wanted to be a singer. But John never became a singer. Now we finding out at your funeral, man, John had a talent for singing this whole time. He could have did something. That's where you actually find out people's had inspirations, but never went for them. That's why, remember we once had this topic a while back where we're talking about why do old people are the biggest haters most of the time? Because When an old bag is looking at this young guy who's doing exactly what he wants to do, he's not sacrificing. I'm trying to become like Ronaldo. When an old bag who let go of his dreams see that, he tries to pull him down, tries to hate on him. He's not hating on him because he hates him. He hates the fact that he's going for what he wants.
It's a reflection of his weakness.
It's a reflection of his weakness.
Some other person doing what you want shows that you were weak.
Exactly. He does not care about the repercussions, the ridicule. Look at him, he looks like a bozo. Because when you do get it, like we said in the last video, when you do get it, now you become him.
That's why when you are down there poor, and then you are sitting, and then there's family members or people who look down on you, but that are better than you. You'll be wondering, why are they trying to pull me down so much? It's not that they're trying to pull you down. They're afraid that one day you might be better than them.
They're trying to suppress your ambition.
Yeah. Or then one day you might be better than them.
Yeah.
That's why most of the time
they can't stand it.
Yeah.
I always have to be the one upping him. Because they're afraid of the fact that once you get it in the future, you're gonna try and oppress them. So the thought of you becoming better than them is unacceptable.
That's why people who always strive to do something different, who always strive to do something different, they're always hated because they are afraid of what you might become. And then that will be a reflection of their own weakness. So they stop you, or they clown you, or they laugh at you. But when you actually do get it, they'll be talking stories about,
I always knew
you was gonna do it, but he was the first person to tell you that you're not good enough.
Or Piwe. Yeah. That's the next line. God gave it to him. Like we said in the last video, you therefore disrespecting all the work he did. That's why I brought up that example. They were hating on you in the hood. You saw me grinding. You saw me. So are you surprised? And it's not even just the smart guy who was just, nah. There's also that one guy in school. You saw him, but he was not about the books like that. But he was all about the hustle from school. When you saw him sacrifice school, or I'm not gonna go there, I'm gonna go outside and hustle and sell stuff. Don't be surprised in the near future you see that he's a millionaire. Because he told you, me, I know I'm not gonna go to varsity. I'm just gonna go to school and finish my grade 12 and be done. After that, I'm gonna go and sell the shit out of everything I can see. And save up, stack up my money, grow my business. He got it from a young age. He had time. He's a trailblazer. So you can't say you can't say because he didn't go to school, his success is he's successful. Going to school is not, I won't say it's real success. It's a pathway to success. If you choose the right things, of course.
Yeah, but in most cases, going to varsity is a pathway to work for people who are already successful.
You can't say
you are going to be a worker for somebody else's dream most of the time.
Because in there you can only see successful after you've been in the company for more than 80 years. That's when you're gonna see the benefits.
Yeah, it depends on how you work at it, but at the end of the day, going to school will benefit somebody else more than it benefits you.
Yeah.
Because the person, your boss will never pay you a salary.
That's more than his.
They will label you to be his neighbor. He will never pay you enough to be his neighbor. It doesn't matter how much you get paid. You will never be that man's neighbor.
Unacceptable. You have to be part of the group for you to do that.
You have to go do your own thing.
Yeah. If you're not one of them, right? If in these settings, don't say something you know. You just shut the fuck up. Sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
What does that mean?
Don't talk when. Sometimes people just talk because they feel like I have to say something. Like, bro, I don't mind just going on a trip with someone and it's quiet the whole way. There's nothing wrong with that as well.
Nobody talking.
Nobody talking. There's nothing to be said other than to create small talk. It's gonna
It's
end.
not gonna lead to anything.
You're gonna end up saying stupid shit. So might as well just be quiet the whole trip and only talk when you guys to. Like I've got friends like that where we can be walking, like back in high school. We go to school, nobody talking, just quiet. Sometimes you gotta be just be in your thoughts so you can plan properly. Because you don't have to see the like there's that pressure of quietness that people can seem to stand.
But I loved it.
Loved it. It's just be quiet.
Silence.
The one who speaks first loses.
Mm.
If we talking in the conversation, then we reach a point where the convo ends. Just be quiet after that. We can still be chilling together, but we don't have to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, like even also in creating, there's bullshit jobs out there, of course. You appearing busy, but when you look at this person, like let's say in a company setting, is this person adding to the company?
Adding value.
Are you adding value? So you're just doing a bullshit job. It's an invented position just for you. There. And most of the time, there's a lot of those. Let's not try to play with it. There's a lot of those, but don't appear to be busy, man. If you know you're not gonna benefit from it, that's why you gotta know yourself. What type of man are you trying to be?
Mm.
If you don't know the type of guy you're trying to be, man, it's easy for you to fall for the trap. It's easy.
Mm. It's hard.
It's hard.
But then again, a man's purpose is to distinguish himself from others,
But not by yapping.
not by yapping, but through action.
Yeah.
I don't want to do what other people are doing.
Mm.
To be honest, it's always been for me personally. I don't want to do what other people are doing. We do the same thing because I realize when I meet my friends, we always have the same topic. Who work this, work that. You know, I'll be working till late sometimes. All those type of topic. And I realize like we always
Recycling.
recycling the same topics over and over. It's either work, family. See, it's work and family. It's never about you. It's always work, family. Wife wanted this, we did this. There's never a discussion about what are you doing outside of all that. What is you as a man right there? What are you doing for
Your
yourself?
side quest.
Like that's like, and then I came to realize that working sometimes it takes priority because I know you need to pay the bills,
Mm-hmm.
but I could not stand working. I can't stand it. And waking up every day, morning meetings, I'm just pretending to be somebody I'm not. It weighs on me. And I was like, I don't want my life to be like this. I don't want to spend the next 15 years of my life just working, clocking in, clocking out, company hopping so that I increase my salary. networking there, trying to position myself. It's just too much for me, and I hated it. And I'm like, I need to think about my future and then figure out the way forward for me because there's no way. And I know most people are going through the same thing right now, and it's like they don't even have the guts of just leaving it all behind and saying, I'm just gonna do me. The fear of being judged. Because if you just leave it all behind and try to do it yourself, when you fail, you're afraid of what they're gonna say. But I always say this, man. You might see me fail, but you will never see me quit.
Mm.
You can see me fail a lot of times, but you will never see me quit. I'm gonna keep going forward until it hits. I don't know. Maybe it's not hitting whatever I'm trying to do. Maybe it's not clicking. Maybe it's not. It's not clicking at all. And I'm failing, but you'll never see me quit. I will never quit. I don't ever give up. And that's the type of person I'm trying to be. Even when I have kids, I'm gonna teach them that whatever you do it in a way that somebody is worried when you fail, thinking that you're gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna keep doing it. And I'm gonna keep doing it. And when I win,
You will be telling them my story. This guy never quit.
exactly. So
I'm living a dream.
hey,
I'm taking my own path, but then at the end, I'm living a path for other people. Because at the end of the day, whether you succeed or you fail, at the end, I will be happy that I did it. It didn't work or it worked. We either choice, but I'll know in my heart of hearts I did what I always wanted. Now, when you meet someone, you could find out your purpose was to do that. In the future, you meet a young gun on that path. You could give him game, or you could give some other person game in the field. Nah, bro, yo, I've tried this and this and this. It didn't work, so now I'm doing this.
and most of the time when I meet someone who's made it,
Mm,
I'm not mesmerized with the material that he has.
mm.
The thing that mesmerizes me is when he tells his story of how he got here. That's the path.
Tell me about the hard part.
Tell me how you got to this point. Tell me your life story. That's what's more interesting. You realize that people, because you only see the end product, but you really never see
Mm.
how I
How I
got
got
here. That's what's interesting. You should be interesting at the man who became the person you are. You
not the things
admire him,
he has.
not the things he has. Ask him, how did you get here? And you'll realize that to get to where he is, you need to struggle in some way. Not necessarily you need to struggle. It is a struggle itself. Because when you are down there, it's really hard for people to give you a chance because you're not flesh.
Mm.
That's a fact. And then when you grind your way up to the point where actually people notice you, that's where the answer is. That's what you're supposed to be asking. That's where you see the most famous people out there. Like we said before, when you look at the way how dusty he was when he first appeared, that's what was going through that person's head every day, waking up, doing the same thing, not seeing results. And then all of a sudden, one day, you see him, he's shining,
It clicked.
blue in the sky.
Oil.
What was going through their head? How did they stomach those tough times from point A to point B? He was living and you're supposed to do the same. And that's pretty much it. Cause nah, this 9 to 5 thing is not it. I'm gonna hold. And so how do you measure a well-lived life when you're looking at an old person? How can you tell that an old person has lived a well fulfilling life?
The
Because
amount
that's where
of
you can tell what it is. If you don't want to end up like somebody, go look at old people and you'll be like, I don't want to end up like this.
The amount of side quests.
Can you tell it when they speak that this old person has been through
Yeah.
and has done a lot?
Mm-hmm. You can tell the difference. There's those ones, all he did was, like that guy I was telling you, he was hating on the OG, the old guy. You can tell he's not happy with his life. That's why he hating so much. But then you meet another old guy. Every time you talk to him,
He brings life into you.
he brings life into you. There's a story. It's like you got a story for every situation in my life, bro. You got a story for every situation in my life. At any moment when I came to you, I learned something. This man lived a well-lived life. He had a lot of side quests. He did it all. He did exactly what he wanted. Not. When you hear an OG say that, bro, I've done it because I'm good. Even if I die now, I'm happy because now I'm just looking for what else can I do now. But I've done everything I wanted.
He's still looking for stuff to do.
I'm still looking for stuff to do. I have no complaints now. I got everything I wanted when I was young.
I did everything I wanted.
I did everything I wanted. I had 4 wives. I got 10 kids. Like, just to top it all off right there. You know what I'm saying? Just to top it all off, cuz. 4 wives, 10 kids, cuz. My sales are propagating. Now, all my game, I'm giving it to these guys. Now they got something to start their lives with. One to one. Because one person who has a well-lived life, when they impart, there's a lot to impart to these young guys. A young guy comes in, I'm struggling with this. No, don't worry. I once went through something similar today. This is what I did. Game, uncle, OG, triple OG. Then you guys, these other ones who really didn't like, he couldn't wait to retire, but now he doesn't know what he will do after retire. It's those ones that are gonna blow up their money, their pension money.
That's crazy. Man.
That's crazy. And
I think we went over now. I think we can end it there. Do you have any last words you wanna part before we leave?
Hey man, try to get as much side quests in your life as possible, man. Like, I know a lot of y'all like a lot of things. Like, for me, like cooking shows. So I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of going to these cooking classes. You'll meet babies there. That's where you find wives. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be at the club to find a wife. Go hiking somewhere. You get me? You take painting classes. I'm gonna take sculpting classes. Learn a whole bunch of new skills. You can never know what's gonna click for you. So yeah, be the trailblazer.
Jersey.